Hey there, Internet Land. Duck Daddy here, coming at y'all on this beautiful Christmas Eve. Usually I come at y'all this time of year with something old jolly video, maybe me tickling my kids or singing a carol or something goofy that sometimes I know I do a lot of serious videos, but sometimes I like to get goofy. But this year, you know what? Something's been trolling my heart. And looking at me, you can probably guess what is troubling my heart by my physical appearance, and it is, of course, the Duck Dynasty tragedy. Phil Robertson got, as many of you know, probably through Facebook and other kind of media social tunnels, he got fired from the show for some of his religious beliefs, and that's what I kind of wanted to touch on today. And now, before you turn the video off, I know a lot of y'all are going to be like, oh, what's this hillbilly Republican, God-fearing, gun-toting, vagina-slaying dude got to say about Duck Dynasty? And that's brought me to my next point. I am going to take another tunnel here. I'm going to take another view. Now, a lot of people, you can debate all day, dude. You believe in the Bible, you don't believe in the Bible, God's real, God ain't, Stephen Hawking, Richard Dawkins, friggin' Muhammad Gandhi, Jesus, whatever, dude. Your beliefs are who you are, it's your uniqueness, okay? But I want to take it from a more personal perspective, okay? I don't mean to get serious on y'all, but I started watching Duck Dynasty when it came out a couple years ago, and it was kind of weird how it happened. It was almost not real. Right when the show came out, my daddy died, and I got a little boy. He's about 5 years old at the time. His peepaw passed away, and we started watching Duck Dynasty, and every time, he loves all the cast members. They're all hilarious, good dudes, but anytime Phil Robertson would come on, my son would look at the TV, point at it, just like I'm pointing at y'all, and he would be like, Peepaw, Peepaw. He thought Phil Robertson was his peepaw, and it was kind of cool, because when my daddy passed, Phil Robertson, in a kind of weird way, took my son's grandfather's place, you know? And so we made it a tradition every week. We would watch all the reruns that they play all day fucking long. And, but anytime a new episode would come out, it was almost like Peepaw was coming over for dinner to visit. So the TV was kind of like a portal to reconnect my son with my daddy who had just passed. So when A&E canceled when they fired Phil Robertson, it was like they fired my grandson's peepaw. And I don't mean to get emotional on y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all want to turn the video off, if this is too weird, you feel, that's fine. But I'm going to say my piece, and y'all going to listen if you want to. Like I said, you can argue all day, dude. Gay, straight, Filipino, atheist, reptilian, all that junk, man. None of that matters. But when you take a grandpa figure, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, but we can connect to this family through the power of TV. And if you take that away from a kid at that young of an age, do you know the kind of neurological damage that does on not only his brain, but his heart? You can argue all day about homosexuality. Is the human butthole equivalent to the human vagina? I don't care about any of that bullshit. Okay? But when you take my son's peepaw away twice, and I want to encourage everybody to boycott Christmas. Now this means don't go to the Walmarts. Don't go to Cracker Barrel. They recently pulled Duck Dynasty memorabilia off their shelves. Don't watch A&E. Don't watch TV. Just don't do anything at all. Just sleep. Don't do shit. Okay? I'm sick of it! So we're letting the President of the United States, the President of A&E, the President of TV, whoever, if y'all are watching, we ain't eating, we ain't talking, we ain't loving people, we ain't tickling our children, we ain't watching The Grinch, we ain't doing nothing that y'all make money off of until Phil comes back. Got it? I ain't fucking around. You're fucking with my child's membrane, dude. Now, before I get too pissed and start turning people off, I'm going to stop this video. And I'm going to go crawl back in my bed, and I ain't eating my wife's ham. I ain't watching TV. I ain't doing shit until Phil's back. You hear? I really wish somebody would just come to my door and try to fight me right now, because just a straight uppercut of force, straight to the nose. The nose falls off. There's just a gaping black hole squirting blood, dude. You don't even want to know the dark places my mind is in right now. I feel like an Edgar Allan poem or something.